I have written down a whole bunch of things that I have learnt from this coronavirus pandemic, and here's my list. It's just stuff that I can look back on in time and things that I hadn't really thought of until this all happened. Working less and living more. I don't think that we should be working 5 days a week and only having 2 days off. I think it sucks. And yes, it's very hard to break that mold, but I'm going to endeavour to try and make it happen, to try and work less and do the stuff that I want to do more. The world can change so quick, and money doesn't really mean all that much when this kind of thing happens. Yeah, for sure it's important, but then if you've got excess money to go and spend on all these things, you can't when you're in lockdown. And the things that really matter are food, a shelter, roof over your head, things like that. The real important things. Health is the most important thing when something like this happens. If you are sick, then you're more likely to go down with the virus and get worse and worse, or maybe even die. And if you have the best health that you can, then, as the saying goes, health is wealth in this case, and especially so at a time like this, where the most vulnerable people are the ones that are dying, and the healthiest ones are the ones that are likely to recover. Underlying health conditions, I don't know about the rest of the world, but certainly in New Zealand, the people that have been dying are the ones that have underlying health conditions. So if you know that you have some of those, then you should work on trying to eliminate them, trying to get rid of them, so that if this happens again, and chances are it probably will, then you're in a better state to deal with it, or your body's in a better state to deal with it. There will likely be another pandemic in my lifetime, I reckon. I'd put my money on that happening again. In my life that I've been alive, there's already been a few. Yes, they've been less drastic and less significant, but it still happened. And hey, it might happen in your country, it might happen in a different country, but chances are in the next 40, 50 years it's going to happen again, or something like this will happen again, because humans have short memories and we don't often learn from what's happened before. Having hobbies that are not free but pretty close to being free and able to do from your home. For instance, like me, I like running and I like cycling. Both things I can do around home, very close to home, or in this case the bike set up on indoor trainer style, so I can do the things that I like doing from home, and that's really cool. Having good food and having awesome people around you, or the people that you like around you, are what I find is most important. We are fortunate enough to still be able to go to the supermarket and get the food. Yeah, it's not ideal, like the fruit store has better fruit, but we can still get quality fruit and quality food from the supermarket, and that's awesome. Plus I get to live with my family, the people that I like, and that is ideally the most important thing. Yes, obviously we've got other concerns in life, but again, these are the things that matter. Having good food, water to drink, family around, supportive people. I'm lucky, I'm fortunate. If a pandemic like this happens again, then ultimately whatever country you're in depends on the severity of how bad it is, really. In my country, New Zealand, we've dealt with it really, really well. Less than 10 people have died. I'd say we're doing one of the best. Not that it's about doing the best, but in a country, for instance, like India or some other places, having way more people just means that there is way more chance that things are gonna not look so good. And I feel for those places that unfortunately don't have it as good as us. But yeah, living in a country like this, I'm very fortunate, I'm very grateful, because it's not so bad here at this stage. Another thing that I've learned, and we should hopefully all adopt, myself included, is that we should care for more people around us more often. I don't have grandparents anymore. They all have passed, but it doesn't mean that we can't look out for other people who are maybe lonely or can't fend for themselves or can't do things for themselves. And if it's even once a week or something like that, then it'd be cool if we could all try and all do some more. Maybe do a swing round one day and you might get it in return. Not that it's about that, but yeah, if you have the time and you have the effort / capability, then why not? The main thing that I've learned from this is that I want to become more self-sufficient. I want to grow a lot more of my own food, if not a massive majority of it, and certainly have a bit of a plan. I'm not going to be a full prepper and have a bunker and buy guns and stuff like that, but being able to have a place that grows your own food and perhaps have some water stored or some cans stored, and just a little bit of preparation so that you don't have to be one of those desperate people at the supermarket line going, panic, I didn't have any thoughts about what to do when this happens, or if it's going to happen again. So yeah, growing a lot of my own food to feed me and hopefully close family and friends, as well as having a place to go and a place to be away from the city, would be cool. Yeah, if you liked any of these ideas, or you've got some other things that you've learnt, then please write them in the comments below. I look forward to reading some of them. Thanks for watching.